Tonight, it's Fear-Mongering Radio. 23rd day here in my far side calendar. We're in the studio, as I call it, the tree house, on the poor side of Minnetonka, in front of those 10,000 other couple I worked with, was fishing at Lake Minnetonka, caught like 40 crappies. Tonight is the National Fix-It League. The Felons, 32 prostitutes, be taken first round in the great city of Steel City, Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. Captain America will make the announcements. My beloved Dallas Criminals will make their, and the Mosquitoes will make it too as well. Kicks off a new season as we head for 61. My name is Jeff, and this is commercial music free sponsor for you. Probably do play music right once in a while. Right, did some pictures. I did some one for Wonder Hussy. I put up a thing there. Typed in for Wonder Hussy. I did a Squirrel Bait parody. A picture of a squirrel. Squirrel Bait parody is a doctor. Pretty funny. Squirrels. I thought it was kind of funny. Meta. Epic behaviors. One for the hunch. It's a devil. War still out in Iran. An excursion hunch down to a convicted felon Jew, aka rapist draft dodger, so he could get over Vietnam quickly. Well, he was a draft dodger. We had one, we had two. Of course, we were dragged in by Japan, and they did September 2nd, 1945, on the mighty Mo got down and said they were sorry. But we got dragged in because of oil. And September 1st, Adolf decided to invade Poland, and all bets were off. And then we had to storm those beaches, snap next to our and free those Jews. Prevent what he's trying to do right now. Forgotten war. Vietnam, 58,000 plus men and women in the armed forces were sacrificed. Desert Storm, many wars, Iran War, excursions we get into. They all hate us, they all want to come here. The men and women in blue. Saw another car fire today. Could smell it. There it was. There was like 4 fire trucks, and I'm like, okay, you don't need 3 fire trucks, 2 at the most. I'm like, good Lord. And then there was some chase over there by Edina and some shooting and people getting out of hand. But the men and blue were called to take care of it. Cop called, crackhead. And God bless that working class I see every single day and work real hard. Look out in the lake, I can see a robin. They give me that right to live in a nice country without the military and the Armed Force, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard. And on uniform, what do we have? Nothing. They have balls the size of ovaries, the size of oak trees. Shrimp tonight. Last night, our burgers last night. I did go to Bear Exposure's funeral, but we did it Zoom. That will be up on Sunday morning. Talk about the haters, Squirrel Bait parody, talk about all morning. All the people had the time of my life. We thanked them in the armed forces. Are your choices? My dad always told me, are your choices. You are. Don't want poor people, criminals, be that's what's going to happen. You are your life right now because of poor choices. Poor choices. Not my fault that you made a poor choice. Don't shower in the shower. Penn State's a poor choice. The crime scene burned their churches to the ground. The blue laws, rat line. Not all, but crime scenes. Don't shower in the shower. Beef stew, who's ran off, would shower in the shower. Sven Johnson, who would shower in the shower at Penn State. Start snapping their necks and their souls to hell. Hey, you see something, say something. Women, you carry the groceries. Marry before you carry. You want benefits, it's fun until all of a sudden, he fills your tummy full of spunk. Too horny, too waste of time, forgot to take your pill, and the condom breaks with no condom, barebacking, whores in the back seat, sluts on the couch, go to bed. You want AIDS or herpes, drop me in the penis? Ouch. or chlamydia require a condom. All water, no seas. What's in the water? Don't like two men having consensual sex. Well, guess what? You can't watch two women hair pulling, squealing. That is not a very Christian thing. Not a very Christian thing to be doing. Double standards. A lot of righties piss about gay sex, but then they go watch lesbian porn. So please, you see something, say something. The Boy Scouts, they don't know anything about it. Michigan, Penn State. P stood for Penn State. We call it Pedophilia University. JOPA got away with it. They realized later on they were wrong when a child gets molested. Rock star. You simply call someone or you murder someone. Pick up the phone if you had too much to drink. Say, hey, that's all you got to do. Pick up the phone. Murder somebody. That's all we have to do. But people don't. They'll continue to be in an orange jumpsuit in the outskirts. Always and forever. A convicted felon, oh Canada, because you didn't make the right choice. You are your choices in life all the time. God, it's nice to live well. But you're poor, living in the poor part of wherever you're living, and no JOB, and smoking geef, drinking beer. Jeff Dubé, look him up. Look him up. He made some poor choices. Now look at him. Choices. It is what it is, and it is what will always be. But welcome to your audio addiction on a Thursday night instead of a Friday night one. We'll see if KC Grits, the one coming out tomorrow, I found a license in a case, and she got it today. I left a message for her. And what did it say here now? Hello, Mr. Nelson. Thank you much for returning my wallet. It was stolen by 413. It was such a joy to restore some of my faith in people. I'll be posting a note of thanks to you in the mail. Have an amazing day. I will. You too. Good, she got it. I'm happy for her. I left a message for her. Cool. You'll see me pick it up in the video tomorrow. Running around with you know who, KC Grits. I was going to go do some more. A couple more I want to go do. This one off. It's an abandoned one. Just trying to get to it now. With we got to do a little backtracking. There's one that I've gone before. The abandoned one. Usually someone's sleeping in that one. So those are kind of fun to do, but yeah, we had the time of our lives. It's a fun. Every time I go over that one, I found the wall there. There's always something there. They go there, they shoot up. There was a strip moped there one time, so it's right off of Snelling, right next to. It's easy to get to, so people can pull off and put their stolen goods there. So she lived in a small town up in Grand Rapids. This cost me $7. Ship it to her. Got there today. I'm happy for her that she got it. She had her license, so she can have two licenses if she's already got one already. One in the car, one in the whatever it may be. So, anyways, we always have the time of our lives here. Oh my goodness. Well, what are we going to talk about? Because tonight is the brown shirts. He said that he's going to talk about Tater's silent video, which, again, I talked about it in the video. I've seen those videos before. It's not like it's something new. It's kind trying to claim that he copied somebody else, and he had all these bad comments on his last video. It's like, because he's so, again, it's just this jealousy factor of I'll talk about it. Here in the brown shirts tonight, you know that Eva Braun will be in the building, second in command. She'll be in there watching him, observing. I mean, the way she treated him, like Kay Seegrit said, why you would talk to this man. But, you know, she's kind of coming over to my side. She's coming and making comments on, you know, we're kind of falling in and out of love. I think we're back. I think me and her are past the lust right now. We're kind of deeply falling in love with each other. I think there's like I don't know what she looks like. She can see the food moving all the time. So maybe she's overly emotional with me. I have no idea. But, yeah. So he's going to talk about Mikey's out of control. I saw the title. They'll be in the brown shirts tonight. He'll be reading the chat room like he can read anything else. You know, be talking about people left and right, especially Nomadic Fanatic, the silent video of what was on there, what he didn't see. It's amazing how BlindViews can't see, but boy, can he read that chat room, and boy, can he look at a video and pick things out. Pretty good for being blind, right? Remember, he's blind. Can't drive a car, but can see hair, cat hair, right? He's all bad because Nomadic Fanatic is combing his hair and stuff. It's putting the hair up there. I think it's funny. Just trolling him. I think it's hilarious. He's doing it. I love the fake blind guy too. It's what I've called the guy. I think it's great he's calling him up because he's a fake blind guy. You know, be above the garage today. All the brown shirts will be there, and he'll probably do a 2-hour show, play some guitar at the end. He'll talk about Nomadic Fanatic, talk about Mikey, the haters, you know, get triggered to this behavior, you know. So he'll be the brown shirts tonight. He'll be in there, and like I said, I know my girlfriend will be there. My fiance will be there. You know she'll be there. She'll be there watching him. I mean, look, she was the one who made the comment of there was something was different on the bike, so that he had to go back and I stand corrected. Eva Braun told Adolf that there was something different in the video. It's like, I talked to Carl on the phone. It's just these people just leave stuff on their computers forever. They take clips and they put it on the computer like that. I mean, I have pictures of things on here that I use. You know, I get it, but it just blows me away with this behavior going on. It wasn't. I was looking at my Cowpote. The Vietnam one has kind of gone away. I think when I was on there, that was a big thing for a while. And the Vietnam ones, I think when it came up on there, and it's just kind of gone away. And then the last 30 days, it's just out at 100 now. No more Vietnam. Those have gone away. Australia, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, France, India, Japan, Peru, Netherlands, Switzerland, Spain, Mexico, and Pakistan, and South Africa. So I think people kind of came to it and were like, you know, what the hell? You know, Canada is Ontario and Alberta, Toronto, Windsor. But so it's been kind of the usual behavior. Sources are always Apple Podcasts, Apple WinKit, Castbox, Safari, Chrome, Spotify. Edge has gone down to 1, so I got an initial hit on that behavior, but it was, you know, they came over. What the hell is this? Minnesota, Illinois, Massachusetts, Tennessee, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, California, Texas, Oregon, New York, Louisiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Ohio. Let's see what Wisconsin is. Oh, Boscabolia. New York is New York. Massachusetts, Springfield, Kingston. What's the one over here in New Jersey? Cape May Courthouse. 4 times you're back. Send me an email at cowpote@yahoo.com. What the hell are you doing, bro? Baby girl. Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Steel City tonight. Elizabethtown. And Texas, 2 Port Island, Devil, Jimmy Schuler, Fort Worth, Texas. Minnesota, Blaine, 7 times. While Minneapolis, 5 times. Tennessee, Nashville, I love Nashville, 5 times. Go to Nashville, you guys. You got to go to the caverns. You got to go and then go down to Jack Daniels and hang out in the outskirts. Oregon, Portland. My sister lived in Gresham for a while. San Diego, Cowpote approved. And Highland. So thank you all. Illinois, Overland Park in Connecticut. I was listening to a city that was a rise and the fall of it. Granite City, Illinois. Listen to YouTube. Polk. Where did I see Fat Boy in Sydney in NFL? Sydney, Ohio. It was pretty funny. Where did I see that? Was it Source? In Sydney, Ohio. I think it was Sydney. Let me see here now. The Ohio. Yeah, Sydney 3 times. Sydney, Ohio. Fat Boys from 3 times. Dublin. So that's kind of funny. I saw that behavior. So I did my show yesterday. So that's pretty hilarious. That was funny when I saw that. I laughed and I cried. And then I cried and I started to laugh. Boy, I was screaming. But I haven't seen much of Old Man Nation after he chickened out on his little trip when he went out and he couldn't handle it, he couldn't hack it, and he had to waste a bunch of good suffering and claimed he donated, just by abandoned it, Just hilarious how he goes on this... Mark always chickens out. He was here, did 3 here, and then left, trying to walk around, the feeble old man that he is, walking around, laughing and crying, to have everybody on the back, It is what it is, Trying to do what he has to do, right? Screwing around, causing trouble, mayhem. So it is what it is. Yeah, BlindViews will be in the building. What did I also see? What did I see? People were bitching about him not wearing a shirt. Sarasota Tim haters bitching about not wearing a shirt at a beach. I don't know what. I don't know why. YouTube is not dying, just another trend. It's not dying. I mean, it's dying for people that put out long-form videos like myself, and I get that. Just there's so much you can listen to now. It's like it's not dying. It's just people change. This generation come here for different things. It's like it's the way she goes, man. I did a meta thing that was a young version of Sarah Palin. It was pretty good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's funny as hell. But I always appreciate when it comes to my live streams or it comes to my audios. There's just so much you can, there's so much you can take in. And Steve Billings got taken down. He's on the other side because people had him on the show. Someone was showing nudity, so he was a super fan of. Hang on a minute, right here. A super fan of keeping the camera. I guess talked to Dave about this. I'm like, that's just not good, man. It's like getting taken down. So whatever the hell he's doing, it's like I get it, but that's what people do. They take things down. Because he gets a lot of live people that come up there, and I get it. When people come on my show, I control it through my phone. I don't expect any phone calls. I really don't. I don't know. Carl's working, allegedly. Squirrel Parody, no, she liked it, but we'll see if he calls the show, call the show. KC Grits could call the show, but who knows. But yeah, tonight's the draft tonight. National Fix-It League, the Felon League. There'll be 32 felons will be able to get in. I know that Mendoza, the Freak Show, his mom has MS or whatever, he's going to stay home. What Captain America calls his name in Steel City. So I always look forward to the draft to see who goes where. My Cowboys do whatever else. It'll be, NFL's right. I love, I do an NHL one too as well, but NFL is what I started doing when I first started podcasting. It was Talk Sports. I mean, like I said, it'd be the easiest job in the world to be a morning show host here in any city. I don't care if it's Tennessee. I don't care if it's Rhode Island. I don't care, any small area. You just in Greece, like Duluth, Minnesota or something. There's a KQ up in Duluth. Two guys just sit there, just BS. So whenever I get a chance, they're just two guys have a good time. They don't, taking that seriously. It's an actually a pretty good show. But yeah, that meta thing pretty fun. Type it in. What I wanted, the Squirrel Bay parody one was pretty funny. I put Squirrel Bay parody as a nurse. It gave me a squirrel dressed up as a nurse. It was pretty funny. So it's fun to do it. I did New York Dan one. Didn't give me New York Dan. Wonder Hussy, because it probably goes out and finds her because they were Wonder Hussy adventures. Give me a really cool one. I put up on her page for fun. So it was cool as hell. I mean, it was very colorful. So because someone did a AI for her on her. It was pretty funny. About 6 months ago, it was great. She was in her vehicle and she flew off on it. It was funny as hell. It was great. She showed it was a great video. It was a great live. I get the AI stuff. I'm people that doing what they're doing, and it's Jeff Simon. Oh, we get a phone call here. Hang on.
Call from Squirrel.
Wow. Squirrel Bay Parody, what's going on?
Hey, are you live?
Yep, I'm live. What's going on?
I just got done with my parody. It'll be up in about 15 minutes.
What's the parody about?
It's about Tater's robbery, and I kind of switched it up where he robbed his viewers. He said he wasn't going to ask for any money or anything like that.
Right.
But he put two cash links.
Of course.
In his description.
It never hurts to ask.
Huh?
It never hurts to ask, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So, the next video he does is the motorcycle trip, and he's got all new camping gear. Mm-hmm. So, he pretty much spent a lot of that money on that. So that's kind of like what the video is about, where he, hey, I got robbed, and I'm not going to ask you for any money, but people are going to give him money regardless.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
And so, and then here he is. He bought all this stuff, all brand new stuff and everything, and that's how that went.
Well, no, I tell you, I question that whole thing if it was for money, but if he's making all this money, just like Wonder Hussy on her Facebook I saw yesterday, she had a picture of herself getting gas, how much it cost, and I typed in there, nice dry bag. About 4 people responded. You're right. It's like she puts that up there, how much it costs to fill up her vehicle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because she's always says her gas money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get it. Whatever. But people just love to give money to YouTubers. Look at your leader. He's got a PayPal out there. New York Dan does. It's just carpetbaggers and overseas. Why can people give money? You know what I'm saying? It's what people just love to do it. I guess it's just like Steve likes to give money to not Steve. Scott gives money to Sarasota Tim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, these channels, they see other
channels doing it, and they see them getting money. They're actually getting money from people, strangers that they don't know.
Right, absolutely.
Well, and they can do it.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to do it.
Huss talked Wandering Gypsy into doing that last year. Because she told her, she said, hey, you were a bartender once. So she convinced her to do her wish list and her money thing too as well, because Huss does it. And that's why I said any of these YouTubers do meet and greet, it's meet and money. It's not, let people recognize me for people. I shook their hand. There was no money exchanging hands. And people have asked me before, why don't you have when you do your live stream, why don't you have the money? Because I'm not going to enrich. You don't need people's money. If you want to help me out, you simply like and share it. I mean, people are going to do that, man. It's just like I call it panhandling. It's no different than BlindViews tonight. He'll be bitching about Sarasota. He's there for the money. I mean, he's just, again, I'll say again, like I said in the video yesterday, he's jealous of Tater going camping. Do I wish I could go be an RVer? Yeah, but I'm sure not jealous of anybody doing it, But
I don't know how jealous he is about the nomad life.
Well, if he watches all bitches and says what he would do, I mean, he's obviously jealous of Nomadic. He met him at one time, and he was so excited about it. And so like, my God, he met a celebrity. No, I think he is. He's getting free stuff and whatever he's doing, man. I mean, I get it. You want to do that kind of behavior, it's entirely up to you. I'm far from being jealous. I wish I could play football. I wish I could play hockey, but. Again, I went into this business because I like talking. That's what I went in for. I make money on Spreaker good because audios go farther than the videos. But yeah, I think he is. I think he wants to be an RVer, but his wife doesn't want to be an RVer. That's why, like I said, if he's so concerned how he does the bus, why doesn't he go buy a bus and show us how to do it? I'm just asking, why doesn't he do that? Go buy a bus and show us how it's done. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, he's not going to do that, okay?
Okay.
And, everyone has their opinion on how they would do something.
Right, I understand.
But...
I know, I understand. I fabricate. I've seen...
I have my opinions on how Tater did the bus, too, and, he just slapped it together.
Right. Well,
but he's not a carpenter either.
Right. I mean, I can fabricate. I'm not a camera. I could put together a bus for somebody. I could design a kitchen probably and have someone make it for me. I mean, it's whatever. I have ideas how to put stuff on a blueprint, but no, I personally think Adolf, the leader of the brown shirts, he's always picking apart a guy who can't see what he does right, what he should do. He does the backhanded compliment. 1 minute he likes him. Hey, you look really beautiful today, Squirrel babe. But then I backhand your shoes. You know what I'm saying? You look really beautiful today, straight up, but your shoes suck. You get my point. You know what I'm saying? I say, oh God, you really look nice today. You're at work today. You look really nice this morning. You put together well. We're for International Hair Goods. You walk in and by the way, your shoes suck. After I bring you up, I knock you down. I can't just say your whole outfit looks beautiful and keep my negative to myself. I'm sorry, but I don't hate BlindViews. I'm not afraid to call the guy out. I mean, he's open game like anybody else, like I am. Okay. I mean, he sits.
What do you think of him making that video about I stand corrected and he was referring to me? What do you think of that?
I think that was kind of bizarre that he did that, but again, it just shows that he listens to what again, I said before in the video yesterday, people talk to behind the scenes. That's why these people go do their stuff. He talks all the haters and does his dirty work. I was pretty shocked he put that out, that he stood corrected on what you saw and what he didn't see. He had to go back and look about this idea that something was different on the bike that you called out that he didn't know about. What'd you think about it?
About what now?
What'd you think about the video?
Gosh. I know he wanted to correct himself and stuff like that, but he didn't have to make a video, titled that. I stand corrected.
Right.
He didn't have to make a whole video about that. He could have just mentioned it in another video. Just bring it up and then drop it, but no, he made a video about it.
You gave him an idea.
And,
I did a video joking about you today about Barium Exposure's the funeral. I did it on the Zoom call, whatever, on the way home today. It's on Sunday morning, joking about you, that you're high maintenance, whatever. To me, it's just a filler video, but that's his reason to do a video. You gave him a reason to do the video. But then anytime he can filler video, the Wonder Hussy does the same thing. She will do filler videos because she's running out of things to do. It's just, and I admit it. I did snow plowing. I'm snow plowing my driveway. Here's a filler video. I'm not afraid to admit it. But what blows me about him, it's the obsession and the jealousy. It's an obsession and jealousy of Nomadic Fanatic, because he's a little bitch about whatever happened between those two, because they met in his RV and he breaks down his. I feel sorry for him. Every time he does a video, he has to talk about it. To me,
I do too. I don't make videos on everything he does.
Right.
There's times I don't bother making anything on things that might be interesting to other people that he had done, and I missed it. Okay, well, that's not relevant anymore, so screw that.
Right.
And and I was just slacking off on making this video, this robbery video, because the robbery took place a week ago or something.
Right.
And I should have had something out sooner, but I'm also a busy person.
I totally understand.
So sometimes, and sometimes you have to have want to,
Right.
And I don't always want to have to get in my editor or look up stuff and find images and make images and stuff like that, because I don't always have a lot of time to do that.
No,
it takes forever to make these videos.
Well, that's why I'm point and shoot on my videos on both channels. Here's what I'm doing. I'm not going to sit in front of I've heard the Huss, I've heard Carpetbagger, and they piss him off about Carpetbagger and Daily Woo, that they would point and shoot. That's because it takes a lot of time to edit things. That's their business, that they just shoot it and put it together, because Patsy Productions has all day to whatever they do. They watch all. I feel sorry for that guy. He does some good work, but he watches everybody and then bitches about it. You know what I'm saying? And puts it all together, and it's like, it's a lot of work, man, to hate watch somebody and piss him off about somebody.
Yeah, well, that's his channel. He's got to do his homework. He's got to watch these videos, and then he's got to take notes about them, and what is he going to discuss about it. And that takes time.
Right, I understand.
And that's like me. I have to watch videos and get clips of the videos and make images and file images and put the stuff all together and stuff like that. It takes so much time.
No, I agree. Well, look at your little sister, Life and Vibe. Watching Sarasota Tim every single day. Now she's gone dark again this week after her little talking about the whole court case. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of gone.
She just put something out.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
She did? Okay, I didn't see anything today.
Yeah, hold on a minute here.
I know she didn't. I thought she went dark for a while, so I know that Stewie is cooking, so. Let me see.
Okay, it says, the title of it is, The Judge Ordered the Trial. We're still in the fight.
Oh, okay, so now.
Sarasota lawsuit update.
Okay.
So she just posted that 29 minutes ago.
Okay.
And I haven't watched it.
This is
I just got done with my my video and making the thumbnail and that and put it up. And,
Yep, I see it. There it is. Did Nomadic Fanatic allegedly perpetrate a fraud and rob his fans? Okay, there it is. Just got the notification, so all right. How long is it?
Oh yeah, my video is up now.
Now, how long is it?
I think it's just over 3 minutes.
Okay, good. All right. No, I like animation stuff. I do. I've always had my favorite was I always liked
Well, you get some animation in this one.
What?
I said you'll get some animation in this one.
Good. I like it. I've always liked GoAnimation. GoAnimation.com was really easy to do. You just type in the person. They wouldn't dance with something else. It was too bad. It was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed it. I'm disappointed that when that went away. I paid the $300 for a year. It was fun. And they'd upload it for you to your channel. They'd upload it for you. It was fun. Really easy to handle idiots like myself. So it would give you like characters, so I could pick one and pretend it was you and Carl talking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wouldn't look, but it was just Carl and Squirrel Bait talking back and forth. You know, it's very, very easy to do. You know, so I could have 5. There was one where there was an office like 5 people. I could have all the haters talking, you know, to each other. It was just really a lot of fun. So it was funny as hell. I could have you be the teacher, so the teacher would be you, right? And then New York Dan would be in there, you know, I could have all of them just talking, you know, whatever. It was funny as hell. It was years ago. I missed that. It was funny. You could just do, all kinds of fun stuff. It was just easy. It was back when Obama was taking on Bill Hillary. So those two would be at a stage. You'd have those two. Those two could talk about Sarasota Tim. You know what I'm saying? So they had so it was funny as hell. It was too bad.
Were you in Carl's live stream, the last one?
No, I was not in the last one. He takes too long to answer questions, so I don't go. I don't go to a lot of live streams. I really don't do. I don't go to a lot of my. Occasionally, I'll come into his because when he's live, I'm usually sitting, talking, watching TV with my wife, with Sue Ellen. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things with her. So to come sit in front of the computer, unless I'm doing maintenance on something, or maybe I'm doing something for my uncle, from programming, I might have a window open. But if I'm in the room after her because he needs me to program something real quick, a quick $200 program, like I need you to do this in 20 minutes, it'll be $200. I go program a car wash somewhere in Oklahoma for him, or so I need to do some work. Someone sends an email that they need to take care of this computer problem. I got to dial in. So other than that, I'm not. After I get done here, I put it up. I go off. We have our fish. We watch TV together. So there's a certain.
Yeah, he is slow on the comments, but I'm not always paying attention to what he's saying. I'm reading the comments.
Right.
The comments are more up to date than what he's talking about.
Right.
And so it's like 2 different things going on. You got Carl talking about this and that, and then you got everyone in the chat talking to each other, and they're not really talking to Carl.
Right. Yeah, I know.
And the last time I went in, Mark was in there. Okay.
Oh, really? Old Man Nation was, huh? The grumpy old man was there, huh?
Yeah, and I guess as soon as I got in there and I was saying hello to people, he was gone. He left. I guess he didn't want to see me.
Man, you know how he is. He always chickens out. So well, when you're going to call people pedophiles like he likes to do for some reason, we did that with BlindViews. I don't hate BlindViews, but I'm not going to tolerate that kind of behavior. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have someone say that on my podcast about somebody else. You know, you can call BlindViews an idiot. I get that, or jealousy. Fine, we're all idiots, but you don't allude to something like that. I'm not going to tolerate it. I've been in this business, and I heard enough people call me or other people that behavior on a podcast. I don't like it. I don't like it when people allude to that kind of behavior. I don't like it. I've always said it's a you problem when you do that kind of behavior. So whatever.
Yeah.
I think he's probably a nice man, but I think he's a very lonely man who's got nothing else to be found on YouTube, just like New York Daniel, the dimwit, doing his think he's the next Daily Woo, So, do you watch New York Dan? He's tough to watch. He tags me. He's just too tough to watch.
I don't know. I don't watch him that much anymore.
No, he's just too slow.
I mean, his videos are too long.
Yep.
And and he's got his face right in the camera, and I don't want to look at it.
Yeah, I know. If I'm going to watch him, I'll listen to him. I won't watch him because it's if he does a 50-minute video, maybe I'll listen, but I'm not listening to him. Yeah, man, it's your friend New York Dan. Like it's like okay, it's your friend New York Dan. It's like that's like, okay.
I watched New York Dan for a while, like 2 years, and. He was a lot better. He would visit restaurants and, critique the food and critique drinks and things like that. And, that was 2 years ago.
Right.
And now he got on the Sarasota kick, and I don't know. He's
I think he is.
I don't know how much he actually watches him.
Yeah, I think he listens to Morning and other people like maybe. And he listens to Dingling because Dingling has nothing better to do. Dingling has nothing better to do. So I think he listens to Dingling Morning, just like BlindViews does. He listens to Dingling. He listens to Morning, to Carl.
That's where I think he's getting his information at. He's getting his information from them.
Yes.
Not from the original source.
Correct. Then he will comment. Like when Sarasota does something very dramatic, then he'll talk about it. Like the parking thing, which was really stupid, which is dumb, everyone talked about because he was parked at a gas station. I got the bird the other day. I was sitting at way off the side, and the guy, I'm like, he gave me the bird. I'm like, there was a Sarasota Tim. I'm on the other side of the gas station reading the paper, and it's like, you can go around me. I'm like, why are you giving me the bird? It was a Sarasota Tim behavior. Wherever Sarasota wants to sit, it's not he's entitled. He wants it. It's that whole thing. My favorite thing I watched was that Kentucky Todd you talked to, that idiot, and he was bitching that he did a 6-minute video on a knife, that he was being threatened by him. I'm like, what are you talking about? I went and watched my third video of Sarasota Tim. He's showing a knife. He is not threatening you, That Kentucky Todd is just...
Yeah, there's something going on with him.
Yeah, he's a bizarre individual.
His last 2 videos I didn't even bother watching because he's just so boring.
Yeah, he's just...
like, what are you talking about, dude?
He doesn't have the person as a parasite. He's trying to get the New York Dan behavior, and it's a Sarasota Tim. He's just sitting in the garage, because that's why when I saw a video one time, he wanted to change it to Tennessee, something that he's named after, because he's trying to get on the Carl wagon, and then he chased off that Jen girl because he asked if she was married, in the live stream. It's like, I'm just asking for my dad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, after that, she was gone.
Yeah, well, I don't blame her, man. All of a sudden you have some
weird... She hasn't been back since then.
Yeah, it's too bad. She's really funny. I thought a very, very funny young lady. I thought she's very creative and had the it. Yeah. And it's too bad. Watch some of her stuff. She's funny. It's too bad.
She took all those videos down too after all that.
Yeah, because he was being an idiot.
Whenever he comments to me, it's always something rude.
Yeah, he's just...
Well, all right. I can be rude back at you.
Yeah, I've never been... He's just an old man who was a supervisor who, again, found YouTube, and, again, me talking about these Sarasota Tim haters just makes me laugh. I talk about people, too, as well, but I just also the things I got to do, too, with my life, too, as well. But I just think he just makes me laugh. He's just asking a woman, are you married? He asking for your dad. Like my brother was still alive. My brother had been 70-something by now. And, hey, Squirrel Bait, are you married? It's like, I'm just asking for my brother. Yeah, okay. This isn't a dating website, idiot. That was it's just stupid. She's blonde, I get it. She's a good-looking woman, but let's not do that. Let's not start perusing YouTube looking for some chick, that you want to have a long-distance relationship with, because you can see the food talking. You know what I'm saying? You can see the food moving. So, it's ridiculous. So it is what it is. But
hey, why do you put Atomic Sage in your description? That guy hasn't done anything in months.
It's just a tag. Just a tag. Just tag him. That's all it is, a tag.
What?
It's just a tag. I tag that channel. I tag people. That's what.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything.
I don't know. It's just
he hasn't done anything in months.
I just do it. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know.
He's part of the Gossip Bakery with Grandma's Pocketbook and Darling and him and Taco Bender and a few others.
Okay. No, I don't. I've seen a couple of them or whatever else. And that one person, let's watch. Exciting. That person just drives me insane. But let's watch. So I made a comment one. The person got all bitter at me. And listen, I gave you a follow, but I think I made a comment about that. You could have been the high pitched voice drives me insane because it does. Let's watch. So.
Are you talking about Nomadic Fanatic _1 fan?
Yeah, #1 fan. She got all.
What about him?
Well, just the high pitched voice. Then she did a live stream. Talking about Nomadic Fanatic, whatever it is. Let's watch, So whatever that is, it's a lot of work to do the work that person does. So.
Oh, the puppet.
The what?
Are you talking about the puppet?
Yeah, that puppet one. Yes, Nomadic #1 fan. Yes.
Yeah, there ain't a whole lot of work into that. It's a puppet. His wife is doing the puppetry.
Right.
And he's doing the dialogue.
Right.
There's not a whole lot into, well, not as much as mine.
Right.
My videos,
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
So you chased off Mark, huh? You chased him off, huh?
Huh?
You chased off Mark, huh? When he was in the live stream. Mark, Old Man Nation.
I chased him off? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you chased him off. I'm just joking around that he got mad that you came into the thing, So.
Well, I didn't say a word to him. I just noticed his name up on the screen, and people were saying hi to me, and I was saying hi to them, and then he was gone. He never commented after that. He never,
Right. Yeah.
And I think there was another time he did it too, a while ago.
Right.
He was in there, and I came in, and then he took off.
Yeah. Can't handle it.
Oh well,
Oh well, he can't handle it.
Just like some people can't handle that I talk to you.
I'm sorry, what?
Some people can't handle that I talk to you.
Oh, why? What do they say?
Why are you talking to Cowpote?
Because you're a grown-ass woman, that's why. Because you're a grown-ass woman. So, yeah, they can't handle it when
you're like, what do you care? You don't, these people, they don't know me.
Right.
They're not my friends.
Right. Well, just you can't.
Why should they care? I'm not in your little clique. I'm not in anybody's clique.
Carl was doing
and I'm not beholden to anybody.
Right. Carl was doing a live stream. Maybe it was a couple days, weeks, until 3-4 days ago, and one of Life and Vibe's friends came in. Right. And Carl's just sitting back. Oh, this is real riveting content. Well, he's live streaming like your girlfriend, Life and Vibe, and he's just taking it. It's like, what's the difference? Because, he's a negative on her. So this person comes in and says it's riveting. Well, what's riveting about her? At least you can listen to Carl without this. Why'd you buy this high laughter going on all the time? So the person comes in to rip on Carl. It's like, Carl, you want to call into Carl show? You can call Carl show if you want. Give him a call. If you want to call in, you can call. You can't call Life and Vibe, So But I don't know. I just
Miss Vicky just put out a video.
Who did?
Miss Vicky.
Oh, did she? Now what is she talking about? Mighty by them. Morning.
Sarasota Tim and Survey Itch Relief Lotion.
Okay, let me see. What has she done? Let me see. Weird news. There's Pigeon Fork Creators. Is that the one you're talking about? Let me see. Oh, one. Sarasota and Survey Itch Relief Lotion. No one cares. No one cares. So no one cares about that. That's just not going to go anywhere. So she'll probably talk about Sarasota Tim for a little bit, but then she'll get on her makeup stuff. So for all her subs, almost 10,000, she barely gets 1,000 and something. So this shows no one cares. You know, I'm not saying a lot either, but you know, for all her subs, she gets very little. So
yeah, I don't think she's making much money off of
she's what?
YouTube. I don't think she's making that much money off of YouTube.
No, she's not making much at all. I mean, it's well, there's I could probably came out because I think she's got Instagram beauty, but whatever she's got, it's just to make money on YouTube, you have to get into the 20s and 30,000 on a regular basis. Kind of like what. You know, I guarantee you, BlindViews not making any money. He's getting money from people than he's anything else. You've got to get in. You have to get into the Carpetbagger. He gets into the. He's with the death of the Daily Woo. You know, he's overseas. He's getting 30,000, give or take. You know, let me see what he has so far. I mean, he has a 27, 29, 44 some, but. He gets back down to 20,000. It's like Tampa J, same thing with him and his girlfriend, you know. But she quit her job. He's trying to make it on his own. Good luck with all that, you know. You're not going to make it with 12K. You're not going to make.
She's not even making 1,000 views.
You got it.
The last time she made 1,000 views was a month ago, and it was about is Sarasota Tim's neighborhood safe. And another one was Sarasota Tim trolling all of us. And then after that, all the views went down. And, you know, before that, they were down.
Yep.
You know, she can't get up there.
Just want
if you're...
And she got to make
you know, if you're... I'll tell you what. If you're wanting to make money on YouTube... You're not going to do it by talking about Sarasota Tim.
No.
Okay.
Right. I totally.
And all these channels like Dinger and Buckeye Gordon, you know, please subscribe to me and hit the bell and like this, you know, if I can get 1,000 views, or I can get 1,000 subscribers and that, so I can be monetized and stuff like that. Well, you know, 1,000 subscribers is not going to make you any money.
No, I mean,
you have to get at least over 10,000
correct
views to make any money.
The only reason when they monetize you is that when they monetize you, they make money on it. They push out monetized videos before they push out non-monetized. If you were monetized, they'd push you out more. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make money. Is they're going to push out. I mean, a few of my old videos on this channel, I got monetized right away. I mean, a couple of videos that got over like 500. They monetized it. I didn't make any money, but they monetized the video because it became all of a sudden successful. They would do that to on this channel. Somebody wanted what's his name when I was pimping and clowning the dead body of Hobo Shoestring had like 4,000 views, and they monetized that right away. So they were pushing that up because it was a popular video. So. That's what they were doing.
Yeah, I think the most views I've ever gotten was over 10,000, and it was recently too. It was Tater's first court appearance.
Right.
I got over 10,000 views on that. And another one was when Jack died.
When what?
When his cat, Jack, died. Yeah, that one got along.
Yeah, one thing about Tater, I just think he's learned to play the feel sorry and feel sorry for me in the drama. He loves that drama stuff, and he knows that BlindViews is going to eat it up. That's why he put the hair on his head, which is funny as hell. That you can tell that kind of pissed off BlindViews that he was trolling him. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was hilarious as hell when he put the hair on his body. That was pretty funny when he did that. That was pretty hilarious. But the one today, I just saw it come up. I'm not going to watch. He was at some town, wherever the hell he was at. So,
you know, I added that image into my video today, but I also I was searching for fur balls, cat fur balls, and I found some and I put them on him. You got to watch the video. I think it's pretty good.
No, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I usually do. But I think he's just, I don't know. I just think it's hilarious that BlindViews is, tonight he's going to talk about Mikey. He's going to talk about Nomadic, Fanatic, and it's whoever dictates policy in the chat room to him. That's what he's going to do. Whoever gives him money, whatever else, whatever. So whatever.
I don't think he's going to stop talking about him because he's been talking about Tater for years.
Right, but if you see people like what's his name, his buddy out in Canada has talked about him too as well, kind of jumping on his red meat. So that's why he stopped talking about Sarasota Tim, because everyone else talked about him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he moved on to Tater. That's his red meat. The Lion Screw 1 has gotten in on it because he doesn't talk about Carolyn RV anymore. He was stalking her all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like me watching Carpetbagger every single day and doing videos like Passive Productions on him, watching him. And they watched the Daily Woo. They would constantly talk about the Woo. And the Woo loved it because it kept him in the algorithms. But his channel was slowly dying, because people don't watch long-form videos anymore. They just don't. They'll watch something like you did, like a 3-5 minute video. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is an audio podcast. You can listen to me and you talk. You know what I'm saying? We're having a conversation. So, but when I'm in the car driving, you can see stuff change behind you, and the food's talking, and whatever else. You can see that kind of behavior. So,
you heard from Casey Grits recently?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you heard from Casey Grits recently?
He called me Monday before I went live, and he never called me back. I talked to him Monday. He called me on Monday before I went live. So, but I not spoke to him. But did you like the railroad track one? Walking on the railroad track with the tagging?
Yeah, that was okay. And I had to come up with some jokes about it.
Yeah. So I got 2 more coming up. So the one coming up tomorrow, you'll see me get that license and put it in my back pocket. She got that today. So she sent me a thank you in my text because she got it. Someone stole it from her. Where that place out, the second place I went to where I found that wallet with her license in it. Every time I go there, if I want to it's really close to the street. There's always one. There was a moped that was stripped down. It was a moped. It was stripped, stolen and stripped. Every time I go there, there's always something there that's, needles. There's something that someone steals and they leave it there or something. So it's a nonstop area of crime in that area in St. Paul. So there's always somebody stealing something and dumping it on the railroad tracks. So I'm not surprised I found that wallet, and then I found the cell phone pack with their license in it. It's the first thing they go to is the railroad tracks and dump shit. So it's nonsense. It's but it's pretty cool to go there. It's how they tag everything. So I've not. Casey Grits has been busy at the group home, or maybe his girlfriend won't let him make a phone call anymore. I have no idea. Maybe he's scared of you. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe.
No. So well, you two were supposed to do a podcast. You two were supposed to do a podcast together. You guys were going to step up and do a podcast. Did you say you have a tater anti-tater thing over there on what's it called over there on where are you at? What's it called?
What now?
You have an anti-tater place over on you run some Reddit. Is it Reddit?
Oh, it's anti-nomadic Fanatic. That's the name of it.
And you told me something he tried to have that taken down.
Yeah, he tried to.
What's the big?
A couple years ago.
What's the big deal? I mean, again, just like Carpegger learned, he would get all pissed because people would talk about the guy. They'd strike channels. It's like, keep behind the camera. No one cares. He's at 50,000 views because people talked to him a lot, like 6 years ago before his dad died, and he was striking the channels. And it's like, let people talk about you. That Carpegger, if they want to talk about the Daily Woo, people talk, but he didn't do anything. He never struck a channel. I think it irritated, but he didn't strike channel because if they talk about you, they care about you. They're going to bitch about you. Let them complain about you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look. Yeah. That's the way I look at it. Let them talk about you.
This was 2 years ago, and he came in and he had it all written out. And it was for his Patreons, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
His paying customers. This is how you report this group. You know, if you're on this platform, this is how you do it, and that, and everything like that. Now let's get these scumbags taken down, and stuff like that. Okay, well, I was in there when it came up, and I saw it, and I reported it, okay? Mm-hmm. So you can't come in there. You can't come in and try and take a subreddit down, okay?
Right.
And then, and then you have other people coming in and making comments and stuff like that, and then I started getting posts with Nazi pictures and calling us Nazis and white supremacists and queers and gays and all this other kind of garbage, and I reported everyone, and every one of them got terminated. They can never come back to Reddit.
Right.
So they're gonna follow their boys over the cliff.
Correct.
Well,
when he doesn't like it. He's a bull-faced liar. I mean, I like to lie too, but if you want to act like you're somebody special, it's like he's playing a character, just like Wonderhouse. He plays a character. Carpegger is a character, and that's when you're playing that character. People calling you out. It's like I guess it's the way it goes, man. If you're going to act like the way you want to act, Tater, people are going to call you out. You don't like it, then tell the truth. So. I personally think he's just a scammer and a waste of good suffering. There's just too much. Let's do this. That idiot, hey guys, and doing his stupid stuff. I just, to me, it's, I don't know.
Yeah, I am getting kind of tired of doing parodies. After 6 years, it runs its course. I can still get over 1,000 views for the most part,
mm-hmm.
but. If it didn't take me so long to make them, it wouldn't be bad. I could push out more.
Right.
But I'm not monetized, and I don't want to be monetized.
Mm-hmm. Well, plus,
I do it for the being creative and stuff like that. And I'm like that in real life too. I like making things. I like designing and.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an artistic type person. And,
right.
But yeah, I've thought about, just stop making videos.
Right.
And I thought about that 2 years ago. I wanted to stop. But, something always keeps pulling me back.
I can't quit you. I can't quit you. But yeah, it's when BlindViews has nothing better to do, that's why you can watch everybody, and Bunny pimps here, and everybody else he watches, and like we're supposed to care. So I don't know, whatever. But there's just too much.
You should like talking about BlindViews, don't you?
I love ripping on him because he's not used to somebody like myself that pushes back on him. He's used to people coming in, making nasty comments, and then he blocks them. I'm like herpes. I don't go away. And he can see me talk about him. He knows. That's why the fake blind guy. That was my phrase. And Nomadic Fanatic probably heard me say that. You know what I'm saying? So he's just too easy. He's double standard, man. He's just a double standard. Loves the hunch, whatever else. And we're at war out there. And I ran too afraid to rip on the hunch. I was watching a video yesterday. The hell's that comedian talking to a bunch of dumbass white folk? They're talking about no new wars, but then they're trying to call the Iranian war an excursion. But it was pretty funny how they made them look like a bunch of idiots because they just, it's like, pissed him on about the hunch. It's like, really, he promised no new wars. What is he? Well, it's just a little excursion. No, it's not. It's a war. Okay, we are at war. So it was just kind of. But I just think he's this idea that he's a Republican, but he's asking for money. He's just pissed that he doesn't get enough money like Nomadic Fanatic gets. He's jealous of Nomadic Fanatic. Like, I know he may disagree, but he wants to be what Nomadic Fanatic is, in a van, in a bus, driving around, but his wife won't do it. He sees these nomads. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be a nomadic. He wants to be an RVer. Because he questions what they do and would love to be down there at the court site. He would love to be down there. He met Nomadic Fanatic and how great it was. Then all of a sudden, because he liked something, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, I don't like the guy anymore. And he's just because he struck his channel twice, and he's being a petty little bitch, like he says. He's just holding a grudge, the guy. So. It's bizarre, man. It's a strange thing, man, with him. But he's fun. I don't hate the guy. He's just fun to rip on because he claims he can't see, but he can read that chat room quicker than anybody else, and he can see cat hair. So I don't know. That's a bull. And then the one video where he's in the mall and he's on his cane walking around like he's a cripple. It's like I get. It's.
Well,
What?
You see the result when you rip on him, and then he kind of brings things up that you talked about him and he kind of has to answer for it.
Right. Yeah. No. It's good. I'm glad.
And how he changed up his dressing and put a suit jacket on and a tie and stuff like that. And
right. Right.
For a time, he stopped with the cut-off T-shirts and that.
Well, when he wants to talk, when he wants to talk about the girls, and he wants to have Mr. Nice Guy, he talks real nice and he puts on a nice jacket. It's just like Savage, who I know I don't hate her. We were friends, but when she'd rip on YouTubers years ago, when someone was above her and she'd punch up, right? So she'd yell, let's say you were a female podcaster and she didn't like you and you were very popular, she'd punch up. She would dress up real nice and she looked good. So when it came to her, when she punched down at somebody like me, she'd dress up, didn't care. But when he would punch up at people, because he's punching up, okay, has a lot of stuff, but he's not very popular. And then, somebody came over that he was going to talk about, promote this person, but the person came over talking smack, and then he wouldn't talk about the person. So you have to behold to the king, like it or not. He is the kiss the ring of BlindViews, or me. It's like, whatever. I don't hate the guy. He's just too easy to rip. He's very low-hanging fruit because he puts himself out there. He claims he's blind. He's not blind. He's just maybe a little hard time of seeing, but he can. If he needed to take his wife to the hospital at this moment, he could do it. So again, my brother-in-law has been blind since like 3 months into his life. He can't see a damn thing, but he can also play the drums and work. And travel extensively. That's why the guy is just a double standard in my mind. He's just easy to rip on. He's fun to.
Well, we all know he's not totally blind. Okay.
Right.
But his vision is impaired.
I understand that, but he makes it sound like he can't, he can't see. He looks around with his mouth open and gape, like I feel like I want to feed him food when he has his mouth open. Like, okay, here's your food. Like when you're feeding a duck or something at the zoo or something, the ducks come up and they open their mouth, like a big, what do you want to call it? A big. He looked like Ace Frehley. He looks like Paul. He looks like. Jimmy Page, what the hell's his name? Not Jimmy Page. The other.
Yeah, I think he looks more like Jimmy Page.
Well, Jimmy Page looks like Robert Plant. He looks like Robert Plant. That's what he looks like now.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Robert Plant.
Yeah, he looks like Robert Plant.
Not Jimmy Page.
Yeah, Robert Plant. So that's what he looks like. So it's, a wannabe rocker.
Yeah.
I get it, man. I know, like I said, he's just fun. People rip on me, I'm going to rip on him. He's fun to keep his feet to the fire. He's too afraid to mention my name. If he does, he can tell when I love getting under his skin. Same with Carl, because Carl was his buddy, but now that Carl comes on my show, and how he's just, I stand corrected about you. I guarantee it. You're not on his Christmas list. Trust me, you're not on his Christmas list. Trust me, Don't
expect him to mention your name. He's not going to.
No, that's fine. It just shows how gutless he is. He called me Mumbles, which is fine. People call me Mumbles because when you're saying something, my mother was like that. If someone would say something to her and she would go, "Oh, he's not making any sense." No, he's making sense because he's telling you the truth. People can call me Mumbles all they want. I talk fast. I get it. But as soon as you say something, people are going to discredit you because you don't speak correctly, and that's fine. Yes, I talk fast. People call me Mumbles all they want. I understand that. I'm not afraid to die on my feet, as I always say. So that's fine. If you want to say that, go for it. Just that I push back on this idiot, that he is, and he's something special, But, he's jealous of Nomadic Fanatic, like it or not. He's extremely jealous of him. He wishes he had that bus and he was driving with his wife, but she doesn't want to. She wants to stay in the poor side of Pennsylvania. And then he's watching the RVers every single day, wishing he was out there with them hanging out. Because he met him, went into his facility, and was part of the group. Now he's being a little big baby about this whole thing. Like me, I met Savage in Virginia Beach. We had a party in the waves because she did something I didn't like. She has a gay daughter, and she was being homophobic. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. You're going to be a homophobe. Your daughter's a lesbian, and she did a whole rant on gay people. I'm like, it's not very cool. Because she was going to get a job with my uncle, making six-figure programming, but then she couldn't get away from YouTube. And I said, fine, we'll give it to somebody else. And we had the part of the way, and she was pissed. Told her, I said, I'm not going to give you this job if you can't simply give up YouTube and make good money, because she lives in the Carolinas, a small town. Her husband, whatever. So that was our part of the way. I don't hate the woman, but if you're going to be a homophobe, I'm not going to be your friend. What do I always say? You already run with in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it. Just like with Old Man Nation. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of BlindViews, but you're not going to call him a P word on my show. You're not going to allude to it. I'm not going to allow that behavior. You know what I'm saying? Carl even was taking it back on. Then he alludes to that I'm a pedophile. Really? Allegedly? Really? That's his problem. Not mine. So.
Mark changed the name of his channel again.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's great. I think it's funny that I'm under his skin. I'll get him about me walking around, walking. Mark always quits. He's a lonely man that found YouTube and found Sarasota Tim, and trying to do whatever he's going to do. I get it, but calling something the P word is not cool. I just think that's low class, and that just shows that's a low people have to go.
Hey, I got a question.
Go ahead, hon.
Were you part of the Boyd?
Well, if you want to call that part of the Boyd, I guess I could be part of the Boyd. I call the fourth floor of Titanic. Okay, the Boyd has been around the past productions. I guess I wasn't part of that group, but I could be in the Boyd. I call what I'm in right now the fourth floor of the Titanic, which we're all under. Because the Titanic, they locked him in before it sank. You know what I'm saying? So I always call where we're at right now is a fourth. No, I wasn't part of the Boyd. I knew that was out there. That was like the bottom of YouTube. I guess I could be. I am bottom of YouTube. I punch up all. I know that was Past Due Productions. He was part of it. Then he got butthurt, I guess, on something with Past Due Productions.
Well, so was Savage Live, right?
Yeah, Savage Live was part of it too as well. She was part of the low part of YouTube and whatever it was and all that. That was back in 2016 when the boy was around. I knew of it. I wasn't part of it, but I knew who it was. I've always said fourth floor of the Titanic. That's been my phrase. And I knew about the boy. What's his name? Who the Adolf makes fun of. What the hell was his name? What the hell was his name? He passed away. Camo Dave was part of that. The boy. This behavior with Camo Dave, that high pitched voice, bitching about Sarasota, bitching about Carpetbagger. Same thing with the other guy who's in the Navy right now, who's always Demonic Abyss. He pissed and moaned about Carpetbagger. He's pretty good. Carpetbagger was, if he wasn't in the Navy, he'd be all over Carpetbagger. Trust me, because he would get all pissed off, and Carpetbagger got triggered real easy on people. Made that likeness of Camo David and shot it and blew it up. It was a really bizarre video to shoot up. It'd be like me making a cutout of BlindViews and shooting and blowing it up with a gun. That was an extremely strange video. Extremely strange to shoot up a life-size thing in someone's backyard and shoot it up because he was so pissed at him. That's bizarre. Or me making something of BlindViews and taking a knife to it or something. It'd be bizarre. You know what I'm saying? It's just really weird that you would do that. And people think he's the greatest, this Carpetbagger. I've seen him drunk on a live stream acting like a total, calling people subhumans, just being just extremely strange Carpetbagger. I feel sorry for Jenny Penny because they're overseas, right? And she's doing a video and some guy starts talking to her. Oh, you're so beautiful. Why? She's by herself. Okay. When I'm with my wife, we're together on vacation. Unless she's in the room, I'll go do a video. But when we're walking in the streets of wherever we're at, she's with me. Okay? We're not going to be in Paris and she's on the other side of town while I'm doing a video. But she's doing a video and some guy accosts her. You know what I'm saying? While she's doing a video. Meanwhile, he's in Paris. It's bizarre on Carpetbagger because it's all. What? I'm
looking at the boy channel here.
I don't think do they do anything anymore or not? I don't think they do they? Because that used to be Past Due Productions and the other guy Roland. Those two guys did videos together and they had a falling out. So those two did videos together. They used to do live streams. So Boyd was part of that. I think I remember one time watching one of the videos. They did a pretty good job. It was pretty funny. They would make fun of Carpetbagger and have fun, but I think he went on because Past Due Production was obsessed. He actually drove down to see Carpetbagger like 6 years ago with the other guy just watch him wrestle. So there was that obsession with YouTubers. Again, you all know I love One Hussy, right? People going to her house, knocking on her window. She talked about yesterday in a video. People come into her house and knock on her window. It's like, can you just leave the woman alone? Can you just stop knocking on her goddamn door? Her friend who lives close, well, I want to go see him someday. He's got he's a one-legged miner. He's got a mine. He bought a mine. I'd love to go see him someday and see his mine and have a tour of it. But I'm going to knock on the front door, and then if he doesn't answer, I'll put a note on there. Hey, I'm in the area. Can we get together? I'm not knocking on his door. I'll walk around his damn house. But people get overly obsessed with YouTubers because that's just like with BlindViews. His celebrity is Nomadic Fanatic. He doesn't have leaving the house is not a big thing. It's going to Costco with his wife and sitting above the garage, like it or not. I go to work every day. I work 7 days a week. I put my videos. I'm driving my car. I take comp time to go do videos, and I enjoy what I'm doing. But I also have life. We walked on the lake yesterday. I took some pictures for Facebook. Me and her walked on the lake yesterday. I do things.
Hey, have you ever heard of Albus Travels?
That idiot. I was talking with Dave about him the other day. That idiot, man. There was a video one time of him with a kid in his vehicle one time. He had some minor child in his video. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it. I used to do parodies on him too.
He's a waste of good suffering. I'd rather have you do one on Old Man Nation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that guy. I saw a video of him like 4 years ago. He had some kid in his RV, a minor child in his video. He's just a weird individual. Yeah, I know. He's a weird individual. Same thing with the other idiot that's a friend of oh God, what the hell is his name? High pitched voice, another idiot that there was a friend with Savage, just another weird idiot, you know. High pitched voice. You know,
yeah, Rich Life
Rich Life Road, just being strange. Another weirdo that just lives on YouTube. Give me money. These people that you see him once, you go, no, thank you. Again, I try to watch every Wonder Hussy video. I'll put in the background. Maybe I'll just volume down, but I'll give her the listen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she can be annoying, but I will support her, right? Wandering Gypsy, I'm not going to listen to a 40-minute video of her bitching about her land. I'm not going to do it, but I will give her a like and I'll share it. You know what I'm saying? But these two idiots you spoke of are just weirdos, and people will give them people money that love and like. Passive Production talked about, no matter what Carpetbagger puts out, people will listen to it and watch it. It's just something. It's because Carpetbagger, it's easy to watch. It's just him walking around showing you things. There's nothing overly. Yeah. So people, if you're a Carpetbagger person, you're homebound, and you maybe have a mundane troll job. You have an hour to sit at your desk and watch Carpetbagger. That's your video, because no matter what he puts out, it's the best video you've ever seen in your entire life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like.
Have you ever heard of Cyrus?
Yes, that guy is strange. That guy is strange man. Is he still around? Because did he go to jail or something?
I think he did, but I don't. After that, I don't know. It just kind of went dark after that.
Because the boys talked about Cyrus. They talk about.
I wasn't really keeping up with it and that, but.
Yeah, he was just bizarre.
Yeah,
he was just bizarre.
I know. I watched the video of the police coming to his house, and they handcuffed him.
Right. Because he would do stuff to get people all, all fired up, whatever else. He was a bizarre individual. Just total kind of guy you watch him once, go, no, thank you. Just like with Rich Life. I've seen maybe two videos of him, and Dave talked about the guy. And the one video, he was in Chicago, and some minor child's in his video who he doesn't know. I'm like, this is strange. He was maybe 16. I'm like, this is strange.
Yeah, he got caught talking to an underage girl.
Yep, I'm telling you. And these kind of people that YouTube keep on their platform, it's just really. I remember seeing the video. He's in his RV with this, because I think Lion Screw One talked to him one time. Was buddy with him too as well. I'm like, really? That's the wrong guy you want to be friends with Elvis Travels, because he's just a bizarre man. Just weird. I mean, even.
I heard he wore diapers.
What?
I heard he wore diapers.
I'm not surprised. It's just like Nomadic Fanatic.
There's a picture of him with a diaper on.
Nomadic.
You can see the upper part of the diaper is coming out of his shorts.
I'd rather collaborate with Tampa J before I collaborate with Nomadic Fanatic, because Nomadic Fanatic is playing a character, and out of when he's videos, he's an a-hole. Carpetbagger's the same thing. He's playing a character. He's playing this lovable white guy with a hat on who wears the same jacket, who runs around and shucks and, hey, you guys, where Tampa J seems like a man who you could talk to. Wonder Hussy, she's playing a character, but with Wonder Hussy, as they've talked about with Daily Woo, she's strictly transactional friendship. So if I did know her and I lived close to her and we were friends, what can I give her? You know what I'm saying? What can I do? She can't just be your friend. It's like, what am I going to give her? You know what I'm saying? She just can't be your friend. You know what I'm saying? To somebody, because she bitched one day her bag was late getting back from some trip. She couldn't find anybody to get her bag to her. She didn't want to wait for it. because she doesn't have any friends. Because she's all about what? YouTube. And that's how the Daily Woo was. It was strictly transactional. What's his name? That one guy, Denver guy that was his friend. He was a Denver, whatever his name was. That's the one who got him to Denver. It was strictly a transactional relationship to get his videos done. So, I got people on here.
Hey, I'm going to have to get off here. Is there anything you want to ask me before I go?
No, anything, we kind of talk about BlindViews and I appreciate that. You've been on for an hour.
Yeah, I've got to eat something.
Okay.
BlindViews is going to be on in half hour from here. I'll probably go to it and see what it says,
All right, well, I appreciate you coming on.
He's going to talk about all the negative comments from his last video.
That's just too bad, Well, I appreciate you, kiddo, coming on. It's at the 190 month where I got to get it done, so I appreciate you, sweetheart. And we talked. I gave you some shit on Sunday about being my fiance, about whatever, being high maintenance, but I had some fun with you. But anyways, I appreciate you calling the show, making it a good show. Talk about everything. I appreciate you dying on your feet today, okay?
I always die on my feet.
I know. All right. All the love in the world, sweetheart.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
All right.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All right. Later. Bye-bye.
There she goes. My fiance. I always appreciate her coming on the show. I gave her some that video, but anyway, we always appreciate her coming on the show. I really, really do. It's always nice to have her. When I'm getting my thing up, I will listen to her video, and I will listen to her video and I will share it for her. But Sarah Palin has a doctrine. That was the Sarah Palin picture I did. My wife didn't do that. I said, yeah, that's the picture of Palin. I did the one that I put up there. So, anyways, we appreciate you guys very, very much. Oh my God. Let's go with Eyes of Glory, shall we? Eyes of Glory. Yes, sirree. We appreciate Squirrel Bay Parody coming on the show, saving chows. Appreciate it, sweetheart. Remember the military men of the armed forces 1 and 2. Oh yes, we appreciate very, very much. And forgotten in Vietnam, 58,000 plus. Desert Storm, Iran War, all the wars out there. We stormed the beaches, we snapped at the crowd, we freed the Jews, we have the blue laws, and yes, we have the lovely rat line. We snapped and we feed those Jews, like I said. We had to take care of the behavior. Men, women, blue, don't like cop call crap. Men with the armed forces, and also men and women of working class. God bless them. It's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchants, the Coast Guard. They're in on uniform. We thank you through this country, although nothing at all. We always appreciate you guys. I can't speak without you. Would you shower? Would you shower in the shower of Penn State? I would not shower in the shower of Penn State. You have your choices in life, okay? That's all there is to it. It's crime scene. You see something to say something. Boy Scouts, Catholic churches, women, you carry the groceries. You don't have a condom on. Going on. AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Ouch. You don't like two men having consensual grunting sex? Well, you can't watch two women because that's gay sex. And that is not a very Christian thing to be doing. And make good choices. Don't drink and drive. Cause murder someone. You don't want to live in bad places. Don't want bad people. Tonight, the National Fix will lead the draft. Sweetheart, my fiance, thank you so much for coming on, sweetheart. Made a great show. Chatting about all kinds of fun stuff. We'll watch your video about Tater. Tonight, the brown shirts will be in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Fear-Mongering Radio. ladies and gentlemen, we are